I don't think that's the intent. I think the intent is to, and not that it won't happen, certainly, ever. I think that's clear. Never say never here. As soon as you say never here, we do it. But the intent is for NXT to be what it's been and be its own standalone brand, being something different, a different feel, different texture than Raw and SmackDown, who hopefully will have their own different feels and textures as their own individual brands. And this is no different. This is a moment in time. Survivor Series, I think, becoming that one time a year maybe where all these brands can get in the same place, same time, and go against each other. I think that the split should be more defined after Sunday. But I think it's a great opportunity for everybody to show, on the NXT side anyways, that, especially for, maybe some of the fan base that hasn't had a chance to check it out yet, what they're missing, and show that they can hang on that level with everybody. I mean, when you look across the board, first of all, when I look across the board at Raw and SmackDown, I say like some of the most exciting and invigorating sort of things in the last few weeks have been the inclusion of NXT and that talent base. It certainly played out on that first episode when we had travel issues. And I think it's been consistently since then some of the exciting and great parts of the show. But I think it's a time for them to step up now. And when you get to Survivor Series, you look at some of the biggest matches on that card, and I think part of the inclusion of NXT is what makes them feel so big. Having the Undisputed in that triple threat tag match, having Roderick Strong in there with Shinsuke and AJ, like those matches feel bigger because of them. To me, the Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler, Bayley match, you take Shayna out of that equation, the dynamic changes. You put her in that equation, and that's must see. So that inclusion, I think, is very strong. I think you have to be judicious with how you do that, otherwise it just becomes more of the same. So having the occasion when those things can happen, if you're judicious with it, then it is super meaningful.